And then we picked up a Runaway holotape too. I'll go ahead and play that.
October 22nd, 2077. I finally told them tonight, and it was bad. Real bad. Dad was shouting, telling me I should be ashamed, that I had to get out of the house. Mom just cried, and somehow that hurt worse than anything else. She didn't say a word, not even when I packed my things. I can't go to John. He doesn't even know yet. Maybe he'll never know. If it weren't for the cabin, I wouldn't have a place to sleep. Just need some time to think. Last time I was here, I was just a little girl playing clubhouse in this old cabin. Now I'm really scared. Will anything ever be right again?
Alright. And so I assume that's pre-war. I don't honestly know. That's kind of the case with a lot of this stuff, is I don't know if it's pre-war or not. Trying to just check these bodies, make sure I didn't miss any food. I'm going to go ahead and head back to the Red Rocket now. If I kept going a little bit farther, there is a Wicked Business shipping place, which I'm pretty sure has another magazine. I don't remember which one. But I'm going to pass on that for now because it gets a little bit more difficult. There's a bunch of ghouls there. And I'd like to gear up just a bit more before going in that direction. Sure, I've looted all these guys. I don't know, was this a water tower? It says Concord on it. I assume it was... Oh, here's that box I was looking for. There we go, got that now. I told you it was over here somewhere. So from that water tower, if you just come to the left over here, you can pick that up before getting over there. And it looks like this is mutt fruit. Or at least that's what I'm going to call it. Because that's what it looks like it's spelled as. Now down there is Concord. We are going to be going down there when it's time to meet up with Preston. As I'd mentioned, I'm not going to be helping Preston right away. I'm going to fight my way in, grab the bobblehead, and leave. And then that's when I'm going to start working on settlement building. Let's go ahead. Dog meat.
Hey, move here.
Followers have a tendency to, like, walk away even when you click on them. So I like to just tell them to come here. I shouldn't need the Drifter outfit now. Welded Raider left arm. I don't have a left arm equipped, so keep that on me. I'm going to want these Tatos over at Sanctuary. I'll try and remember those. Let's go ahead and cook up a bit more. And then I do want to check out that... I had mentioned it before and forgot already, but I wanted to check out some of the stuff in the chem station. Gotta level up, not bad. What do I get from being hungry, or what's my penalty for being hungry? Lowers endurance. I kinda am fine with that, to be honest. I'm already super squishy. Let's go ahead and spin the skill point. I think I'm gonna put it in Armorer. Is that intelligence? No. Where is it? Armorer. There it is. So that's why I have some strength too, is it's essential to get a lot of those crafting perks. Healing. What is healing? So you can make antibiotics in here, but you have to have chemist, which I don't plan on doing, so I might have some trouble with making a lot of those things. Similarly, I don't really plan on doing a bunch of drugs, though hilariously you don't need chemist for those. Mentats would be the one I'd consider because it does increase your intelligence, which I really want to play super high intelligence for increasing XP yield. What did you find, dog meat? Come here. What's in your inventory?
Hey.
Hard hat. Let's check that out. 4 damage resistance, not bad. I'll keep the formal hat on me. Was that in a charisma as well? Yeah, so I can increase my charisma at any time by at least 3, which is good. And I think I can add a patch onto my backpack. Let's see if I can do it for intelligence, but if not, we can do charisma on it. So weapon workbench. Is there not an armor workbench here? I don't remember. If there's not, I'll run over to Sanctuary real quick. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, so let's make a quick trip over to Sanctuary, and then I'll continue. Should have brought those potatoes. I already forgot to do that, even though this was kind of an impromptu trip over here, and I will be coming back, though, so... Now, in case you didn't already know, there's a chem station behind this building, a cooking station right there, and then there is an armor and weapon workstation in this garage over here. So all of these are accessible very easily, very early in your starting area. There's also a power armor workstation right here. So we do have intelligence if we want to take the Institute one, which I probably will. Minutemen increases charisma. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take the Institute, which I am going to be probably siding with the Institute in this. I'm not totally sure. Gear, what do we got here? So I can't do these because I need lead. Sleeping bag adds nothing. I don't know what the point of that is. Additional carry weight and health regeneration isn't terrible. Additional carry weight there. Looks like the weight's a little bit better with the regular sleeping bag too, though it doesn't really say it. And even though this says additional carry weight, it still weighs 4. Is 4 a reduction? Current weight's 2. 2.5? I wonder what it actually does, because it's super complicated in my opinion. Plus 5 explosive damage, fortifies action points. Well, I think I want to do one of these ones that do 2.5, probably just extra bags. Because I don't, as far as I can tell, the sleeping bag doesn't do anything. It's just cloth and adhesive. I'll leave the straps, I don't really care. I'm gonna go black. And let's change this Pip-Boy to a chrome paint. I've got some Raider and leather stuff. I don't know that I want to do any adjustments to any of this, though, because I'm just going to find better stuff, so let's just leave that for now. But there you go. So if you look at the backpack now, black backpack, extra bags, Institute symbol, and a chrome Pip-Boy. Could have gone with a different one. I have a lot of other unlocked Pip-Boy options, but it just didn't seem worth it to me. They tend to really increase lag for some reason, having a lot of different cosmetics. So I left out as many of the random like recolors and stuff like that as I could to just optimize gameplay. I probably have a bunch more mods and stuff in my inventory now that I didn't even think about, from the fact that I just customized a little bit of my stuff. I'll check over here on Red Rocket and toss stuff in here, but hopefully not. These plants that I keep passing, those little spiky purple things, if I remember right, they like spit out radiation occasionally. Let's see here if I forgot anything. Okay, we did get a color mod from the backpack, but that's fine. Wouldn't have been a big deal either way. Dog meat is still following me, hopefully. Yes, okay. Now we're going to head in this direction. There are some pretty nice things that we can get over here as well. Now there are going to be mole rats and raiders in the direction that I'm going. And there's like a loot box down inside this lake and stuff. I don't feel like going diving in it right now just because it's going to like skyrocket my radiation and everything, but it's totally doable to get some nice stuff down in here too, or potentially nice stuff, I guess I should say. I think there might even be like a loot cache of some kind on the other side of the lake. I don't know exactly where, but there's potentially something over there. Razor grain. I will go ahead and grab this. Oh wow, 10 rads, like per second. That's crazy. Yeah, that's way worse than I even remember, so I'm definitely not going out into the... like that loot box is like right over there in a boat, but yeah, no, that can stay there. Which you can get your feet wet and it's not terribly bad for radiation, but as soon as you get down in the water, it's real bad. Now, before I mentioned you can get a 45 snub nose pretty early on in the game by coming up here and doing what I just did. You turn off that power and then come up this hill up here. Right here. And then you can open this and there's money. And the revolver. Along with a little bit of ammo for it, too. Now, yeah, more rats. Now, admittedly, I'm kind of lazy with the aiming in this game, so that's why I keep doing the VATS. A lot of it I'm going to be doing when they're real close to me like that. Because, I'll be honest, I'm just terrible at aiming at things up close to me like that on this game. But once I start getting some rifles and stuff, I'll start just taking long shots without worrying about VATS. Because I don't have the perception for it either. Let's get some of these baubles and stuff. Definitely want that. Bobby pin. Captain Cosmo's t-shirt, why not? Some blood packs. No, Radaway, okay. Radaway and Rad-X is helpful. Purified water. But let's go ahead. I'm going to eat and drink a little bit. Properly hydrated. Properly fed. Good. And then let's try that snub nose. I don't really use it ever, but 10mm there. Let's do that, and then I'm going to switch my handmade shotgun to a different one. Put it over here. And then the tire iron can go up top. I thought I had, what ammo does this? It's 44. I was holding on to 45. So that's my mistake. My bad. Based on that, I'll just switch back to the 10 mil, because at least I have ammo for it. 45, now that I think about it, I think that's a rifle ammo. Now there should be, yep, right there. Got an attack dog. And a handful of raiders. So if you didn't get the raider stuff that I already did, then you can over here from these guys. This is what I'm talking about. My aim is so bad all of a sudden somehow. That was my bad for picking such a poor target with bats. There we go. I like to just quick loot so I'm not spending a lot of time in the process of looting. There we go. This early on, I can kind of just quick loot like that and not worry too much about what I'm picking up. I can always filter it a bit later, too. So more importantly, if I can get... I will go ahead and save after I heal, now that I think about it, too. But, let's give dog meat this dog collar that we just got. Nothing amazing, but that might help out a little bit. And check my own inventory. I do currently have a left leg. Looks like it's suitable. So I don't need to switch off the Raider one for the leather one. Yeah, sadly I didn't get... I need a right leg from the looks of things. Didn't get that, it doesn't look like. Let's go with a stim pack. Drink a little bit of water to counterbalance that. Take a quick hour's sleep. And just utilize that to... Really? You're going to get me tired from sleeping? Okay. Well, let's do this then. I'll probably have to eat and sleep more. 9 a.m. should be fine. I'm going to have to eat and sleep more, but this will let me save and not be tired. Oh, it only let me sleep in 3 hours in a sleeping bag. I forgot about that. What does tiredness do? AP refresh rate, that's fine. I don't care. Let's keep on moving then. Probably up this way. I think this is where I want to go. I vaguely remember. Now, I do have to admit, it's been a while since I've gone through here. So, I'm kind of going off general directions of where I remember things to be. If I'm not mistaken, up at the top of this hill somewhere here, there's going to be like a raider with a dog and like a little tent. I don't remember exactly where, but up here somewhere. There's the little tent. So the dog and raider should be here somewhere. Kind of clicking VATS to see if it'll point. So far it's not.
What the?
There we go. I'm struggling. Fumbling around on this little hill. Let's come up here a little more properly. There we go.
You're nothing.
Good dog meat. Now, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a dog here, too. Maybe not? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a little beefy. Little beefy dog. bandana.
Heads
Hold
up.
still. Hold still. Come here.
Here.
This is what I'm saying. You can click on them to trade with them, and then they'll just start running away from you. It's a total pain. Dog collar, 0 damage resistance. Does the bandana do anything? No. Weight's much better on the bandana, so I think I'll equip that long term. Maybe. Did it look...
Look alive.
Hold on, did it look like it said there was something there? No, it's even. Okay, so yeah, I'll just keep the bandana on it for now. Now, over here is somewhere I was eager to come. If I remember, there's a Fat Man over here, which is a, like, mini nuke launcher. Where is it at? Fusion core, military grade circuit. Inside, we can turn that on, but I wanted to find that mini nuke thingy, which I think is, like, right here somewhere. There it is. Yep, super heavy. Super, super heavy. Probably shouldn't even have bothered picking it up, but here we are. Where did dog meat go? Probably can't even carry enough to help me with this, but... So there is a power armor frame relatively nearby that I intend on using to help out quite a bit too. Oh, it's a little laggy. Hold still.
Look alive.
Okay. Can I give you this? Perfect. That helps a ton, actually. That door is being super iffy. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Hot Rodder permanently unlocks a custom paint job for power armor. I'm carrying too much again, of course. Robotics disposal, delivery log. Let's start there. 10/15/2077. 1 prototype Sentry bot, unknown issues. 9/13/2077. 15 Protectrons, missing all limbs. 7/22/2077. 4 decommissioned Sentry bots. 6/15/2077. 8 RoboBrains, IQ well below 80. 6/8/2077. 14 iBots, vision sensors missing. 5/24/2077. 9 Protectrons, missing all limbs. I guess that's a common problem. 3/14/2077. 27 defective Mr. Handies won't stop talking. That just seems like a trait of Mr. Handies as far as I'm aware. 11/16/2076. 12 Protectrons, missing all limbs. So yeah, that's like a very constant. 3 times that happened in like a year. Employee notes. 5/24/2076. Dylan. Weird, more of those Protectrons with no arms or legs. How do you even miss that in production? Do they have robots building these robots or something? That's a scary thought. 6/10/2076. Mike. Robots making robots is yikes. We just got these iBots in the other day that were actually missing their eyes. Isn't that ironic? Ha. Anyway, yeah, missing something like that. They must have a lot of their own bots on staff or something. 7/22/2077. Mike. They just dropped some Sentry bots off. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with them. Why would they just throw them away like this? I'm thinking about taking one of these things home and setting it up on to mow my lawn for me. What do you think? 9/13/2077. Dylan. Where are those Protectrons missing everything? I heard from a couple of the other nearby sites that they keep getting them too. Someone made a big mistake. Weird that it's cheaper to dump them here than to send them back and attach some arms to them. 10/15/2077. Dylan. Some weird guys dressed in all black just dropped off a sentry bot of some kind. They wouldn't say who they were. The thing looks like it's fully functional. They even had it drive itself into the yard and shut down. I looked in the trunk they threw next to it, and it had a holotape in there. I'm thinking about seeing what's on it, but those guys in black have me pretty freaked out. 10/20/2077 Mike. I was joking about taking one of those sentries home. Don't look at the holotape. If those guys dumped it all here, they have a good reason, and you probably don't want to get mixed up in it. We've got an easy job here, coming a couple of times a week, walk the perimeter, and go home. Don't let your curiosity screw that up. Alright, and then we have a Combat Sentry Proto Mark IV holotape. Let's go ahead and eject that, and I'll just use it straight from my arm. Commissioned by Redacted and built by Redacted. This prototype Sentry must only be operated by official personnel of Redacted or the associated client. Let's go to information first. This holotape should accompany a Combat Sentry Prototype Mark IV. Redacted is not responsible for any property damage, personal injury, or loss of life sustained while operating this prototype. If you are not a member of Redacted or any associate of this prototype's owner, Redacted, you must destroy this holotape immediately and deny any existence of it or the company prototype, or the accompanying prototype. Let's activate the Sentry Bot. This operation will boot the Combat Sentry Prototype Mark IV and all of its presently loaded systems. Warning, this Combat Sentry is a prototype. It is highly recommended that all tests are performed in a closed environment under Combat Proto Systems. Initiative code 3392F6. The current user is at fault for any training incidents that occur. Continuing with boot up sequence. Yes. And now it has the option for deactivate, engage defense protocol, or initiate self-destruct. See if I can throw anything else in here. Is it just me, or can he carry more now? Like, immediately? Did I already have a left leg? I do. 2-5, 2-2. I'll put the Raider one in there. Why can the dog suddenly carry so much more than it could a minute ago? Why are milk bottles so heavy, too? Comparatively to these other things, at least.
Scanning protocols and rules.
There we go.
Engagement. Current objective: patrol immediate area and neutralize any hostiles that pose a possible threat to the U.S. military and/or its citizens.
So, now that we've woken up this Sentry Bot, there should be an attack from a bunch of mole rats.
All citizens are to remain calm. Unexpected behavior may cause unnecessary threat analysis. Yellow, weapons free. Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repair. Threat analysis red. Weapons free. Analysis green. Security.
So I don't think I'm getting XP from this, but I'm also not getting attacked. Because my health already sucks. So what I'm going to do now That door is still so janky. Now that those are dead, what I'm going to do is just activate this sentry one more time and initiate self-destruct. Yes.
Self-destruction
I'm
sequence.
going to close this door. And my reason for that is there's a lot of good stuff I can get from this robot once it's dead. I'm just going to drink some water, I think. Yeah, that'll get me most of the way back healthy. See, 2 fusion cores, among other things, is going to be really helpful for powering power armor. Which we will find a not extremely well-equipped version, but a power armor frame nonetheless, down right over this way,